We are going to introduce the laboratory test that can be used to determine the hydraulic conductivity of soil. The setup on the right is for the constant head test, while the setup on the left is for the falling head test. Let's first discuss how to run the constant head test. This part is the specimen. There are 4 tubes in the setup. The first tube is for the inflow of water. The second tube is connected to the glass manometer with high total head. The third tube is connected to the glass manometer with low total head. The fourth tube is for the outflow of water. When we open the valves, the order should be 1, 2, 3, and 4. When we close the valves, the order should be 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hence, the air bubbles will not get into the specimen, which may affect the hydraulic conductivity. The first thing to do is to open the valve for the water tank. You can see that there is water flow in the water tank. However, the height of water inside the water tank is constant. If there is additional water, it will flow to this black tube. Open the valves connected to tube 1. Next, open the valves connected to tube 2 and tube 3. Once you open them, the water inside the manometers would rise. Now we open the valve connected to tube 4. The total head of the 2 manometers will drop once this valve is open and water will be flowing out too. Next, we can adjust the valves 1 and 4 such that the head difference between the 2 manometers can remain constant. To check the head difference, we can affix some tapes next to the manometers to indicate the locations of the water levels. If the difference in the water levels is constant and the water is continuously flowing out of tube 4, we can use a beaker to collect the outflow water. We can determine the volume of outflow water by measuring the mass. Hence, we need to first find the mass of the empty beaker. You should record the flow time as well because you need to determine the flow rate. To minimize the measurement error, it is recommended that you collect a large amount of water and use its corresponding volume to calculate the flow rate. Collect another cup of water. The flow rate will be the average of the 2 measurements. The above procedures needs to be repeated for 3 head difference values. At the end of the test, you should close the valves in the order of 4, 3, 2, and 1.